Thank you guys so much for being here on this very hot, steamy day. It's better than waiting for the rain, right? Like we do most years. I just wanted to do a quick thank you to the Parks Department for doing such a fabulous job with all of the parks, and specifically, specifically Mike Carter, Mike Albers, Jeremy, Jennifer, Brian, Greg, Merrick, Wyatt, Clyde, and Tim. And I also want to thank Jackson Pianos for once again bringing us a beautiful piano. If any of you were there when they brought it in, it's, as usual, amazing. Walter, you want to?
Hey, everybody. I'm Walter Parks. I'm half of the team with Margo Parks. A big hand for Margo Parks. I want to thank her. We started this series 5 years ago. We bought the house right in back here, and we were wandering around with a glass of wine or something, probably celebrating being new neighbors in Webster, and we saw this plaque behind us, and it said the Burr Oak. It was here in 1776, and we thought, what a great place to have a Baroque concert. So we had the Burr Oak Baroque concert, and that was in the COVID, really. And I tell you what, that fence that's down there to your left, we had people from this area all the way down to that fence for the first one. And then, we were all desperate to get out in the COVID and thinned out a bit. But it's still, there's reason to not be here because it's cool inside. So we appreciate every one of you being here, and we appreciate your support. Let me tell you, this is a lot of effort to put this on. We could not do this at all without the Oak Street neighbors. They are volunteered, and we worked out here last night setting this up, and thank you very much. One of the things that's really, really important to Margo and myself is mentorship. I'm an artist. I'm a guitarist. I've toured all over the world and played in the Madison Square Garden and the Glastonbury Festival and all of that, and I keep playing. I'm still touring. I can't play right now because my finger's messed up, but anyway, we last summer we had the really our honor of taking one of the neighbors here on Oak Street, Posey Lulu, to the New York area. We believe in her so much as a young artist. She sings the truth. She sounds like the truth. She's a great writer, and they loved her in New York. They had that kind of laugh, like she's so good, They weren't laughing at her. They were just laughing at themselves for not being as good as Posey was. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Burr Oak 2025, and we're going to start it out with Posey Lulu. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Posey Lulu. It's such an honor to be opening the show tonight for you guys. I really hope you like my music. I'm going to be playing a mix of covers and originals by some of my favorite artists and songwriters like Carole King and Joan Baez. And my originals are also, very reminiscent of those female writers, so I hope you like it. I'm joined on the drums by Ben Dickey. Thank you for playing with me. And my first song is called I Wish I Was a River. I was a river. I wish I was a river. 'Cause a body of water has no troubles, no doubts, no mistrust. I'd be sure the sounds I make as I flow along line up with the calling birds to make a beautiful song. Maybe then I'd learn to let things go. Maybe then I'd see a little bit more. See a little more. Sometimes I wish I was a river. I wish I was a river. If I was a river, I'd watch the shore rush on by. I'd watch the animals wave goodbye, and I'd wonder why. Why does the current move so slow, yet fast enough that I can never know, never recognize where I've been or where to go? If my worries were in that current, they'd be swept away, and I wouldn't miss them. Sometimes I wish I was a river. I wish I was a river. But if I was a river, if somehow I was a river, I bet I'd wish I was standing on the shore. Thank you. Okay, my next song is one of my favorites, Diamonds and Rust by Joan Baez. But that's not unusual. It's just that the moon was full and you happened to call. And here I sit hand on the telephone, hearing a voice I'd known a couple of light years ago, heading straight for a fall. As I remember, your eyes were bluer than robin's eggs. My poetry was lousy, you said. Where are you calling from? A booth in the Midwest. 10 years ago, I bought you some cufflinks. You brought me something. We both know what memories can bring. They bring diamonds and rust. On the scene, already a legend, the unwashed phenomenon, the original vagabond. You strayed into my arms, and there you stayed, temporarily lost at sea. The Madonna was yours for free. Yes, the girl on the half shell could keep you unharmed. Now I see you standing with brown leaves falling all around and snow in your hair. Now you're smiling out the window of that crummy hotel over Washington Square. Our breath comes out in white clouds, mingles and hangs in the air. Speaking strictly for me, we both could have died then and there. Now you're telling me that you're not nostalgic. Then give me another word for it. You who are so good with words and at keeping things vague. 'Cause I need some of that vagueness now. It's all come back too clearly. Yes, I loved you dearly. And if you're offering me diamonds and rust, I've already paid. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll be back up later, but for my last song of the set, I'm going to play one of the first songs I ever wrote, actually, and I still play it because I still feel it. So this is called Feeling Small. I woke up yesterday feeling small. When I got up out of bed, I had to jump to reach the floor. it's best. I'll stay all wrapped up in my little nest. But you just go about your day while I'm shrinking, my mind spinning round and round, wishing my blinking could turn into winking, leaving me feeling small. Everyone's so much bigger than me. I feel like a speck on the ground that no one can see. So I'll just stay inside today. I know it's best. I'll stay all wrapped up in my little nest, leaving me feeling small, leaving me feeling small. Thank you so much.
Posey Lulu, big hand, everybody. Thank you. A couple of years ago, we brought my group, the Unlawful Assembly. We do these old American spirituals. Ada Dyer was singing on vocals with me. Ada is a female vocalist, and she's from Chicago, but she now travels all over the world with Bruce Springsteen. And so shortly after she performed here, she did his whole world tour, which just ended 3 nights ago. No, July 3rd in Milan, if you follow Bruce Springsteen. So we're actually going to be having Ada come back to town in October, and we'll just, if y'all know my website, you can check that out with her. The drummer that I had that evening at the Burroak concert, which I think Lynn played with us that night 2 years ago or so, was Stephen Williams. He's a great drummer, and I just got through doing a Florida tour with him in May. He was telling me about this wonderful blues guitarist from Louisville, Kentucky, that he, Stephen, the drummer, had worked with in New York City. And he says, Walter, you got to check this guy out. He's a subtle player. He'll just give you a good, just soothing vibe that everything is all right, and just, you know, he's got just a wonderful musical quality to them that I hope you enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, from Louisville, Kentucky, Tyrone Cotton.
Thank you, Walter. I'm starting to wonder
I'm starting to doubt. I used to want to be with you. Now I'm looking for a way out. I used to want to be with you. Now I'm looking for a way out. You think by now could have worked it out somehow, but it was never meant to be. You and me, it was never meant to be. You and me, cold wind blowing down that highway, straight to my bone. No one is going my way. I've got to go alone. No one is going my way. I've got to go alone. The road is wide open. So much you can do. I feel a chill when your name is spoken, but I'll get over you. I feel a chill when your name is spoken, but I'll get over you. Sometimes it's hard to know which way you should go. Keep looking straight ahead and don't dwell too long on what's already been done and said. The sun is just beyond the horizon, sitting there behind the hill. Someday somebody's gonna want me the way you never will. Someday somebody's gonna want me the way you never will. How far down this road? How far do I gotta go? I've been running all night long. How long, how long? I've been running all night long. How long, how long? Thank you. All right. This song right here is called Turnaround Boogie. You better leave that man alone. Can't get bread from a stone. Better leave that mess alone. It'll shake and rattle your bones. But when trouble comes, you leave it there or you stay there. You might have to take a gun down there. You standing where you never been before. The priest lit the candles in the dark and pray for the men that were marked. I hear the warning yell. There's peace, all is well. They can't search, hold, and keep for crimes you did in your sleep. I'm standing where you never been before. There's a place I always can go. There's nothing else and nothing means more. Do you hear me at the door? Oh, baby. The promised land, we'll get there someday. Stepping we on our way. I think I'll go down to Alabama and see how your mama's doing. Sometimes you gotta get away for a while. She always made me smile. Back roads and endless skies, arms open wide. I'm standing where I never been before. Now the things I believed in love, I left them all at the door. Time takes its toll. I'm standing where I never been before. After the rattle and the roll, I'm holding on to what I can hold. There's a place I always can go. There's nothing else, nothing means more. Do you hear me at the door? Oh, baby, one more time.
All righty. All right, I want to do a song here for you. Those who know me. I'm a huge Bob Dylan fan. Bob turned 84 this year. And I want to do one of his tunes for you. What was that? All right. A song called Mississippi.
Every step of the way, we walk the line. Your days are numbered, so are mine. Time's piling up, we struggle and we scrape. We're all boxed in, nowhere to escape. The city's just a jungle, more games to play. Trapped in the heart of it, trying to get away. I was born in the country, I've been working in the town. I've been in trouble ever since I set my suitcase down. I got nothing for you, I had nothing before, and I don't even have anything for myself anymore. Sky full of fire, pain pouring down. Nothing you can sell me, I'll see you around. All my powers of expression, I thought so sublime, could never do you justice in reason or rhyme. Only one thing I did wrong, stayed in Mississippi a day too long.
May come back to that.
Perhaps it's the color of the sun-cut flat and covering the crossroad I'm standing at. Or maybe it's the weather or something like that. But mama, you've been on my mind. I don't mean trouble, please don't put me down or get upset. I'm not pleading or saying I can't forget you. I do not pace the floor, bow down and bend, but yet, mama, you've been on my mind. Even though my eyes are hazy and my thoughts may be narrow, where you been don't bother me, bring me down in sorrow. And I don't even mind who you be waking with tomorrow, but mama, you've been on my mind. Now I'm not asking you to say words like yes and no, please understand me. I have no place I'm calling you to go. I'm just whispering to myself so I can't pretend I don't know. Mama, you've been on my mind. Now when you wake up in the morning, baby, look inside your mirror. I won't be next to you, I won't be near, but I'd be curious to know if you can see yourself as clear as someone who's had you on his mind. Perhaps it's the color of the sun-cut flat and covering the crossroad I'm standing at. Or maybe it's the weather or something like that. But mama, you've been on my mind. Maybe it's the weather or something like that.
All right. And how long y'all had this great weather, huh? No, it was hot in Louisville, too. Anyway, to a tune Breaking Away called Breaking Away.
I'm breaking away out on my own under uncertain skies. I run and I roam over deep water to the great unknown. From your side I stray far away from home. Heartbroken hearted, I'm running for the door. Restless yearning feeling, burning to the core. I'm rolling the dice, playing all my cards. I'm going away, but I left a place for you in my heart. And she said you can always come back home. If the world outside is too much, and I hold you in my arms, pretty baby. Flame dancing in the rain and the wind, scared to move, more scared to stand still. Don't know what waits down the line, or what the sky will be like above me. May it be bright and shine. And she said you can always come back home. If the world outside is too much, and I hold you in my arms, pretty baby. Straight ahead, all the world turn round. Good things wait, it can be found. Your heart feeling eyes, your dimple and your smile. Did you really love me? Hush, don't say a word. See, I'm going away, but I'm come back to you. I'm breaking away out on my own under uncertain skies. I run and I roam over deep water to the great unknown. And may the road I'm on someday lead back home.
We got another tune for you for this set. I'll be back a bit later. And I'll do a song called High Water Rising.
High water rising, got trouble right now. I want to run, but I don't see how. High water rising, I don't know why, but it's gonna be all right. In time, and the water keeps rolling, rolling to my door. I want to run, but I got no place to go. But I believe it'll be all right. We'll make it through the night. And I've done wrong, no more tears left. I let you down when I let down myself. In the water keeps rolling, rolling to my door. I want to run, but I got no place to go. But I believe it'll be all right. We'll make it through the night. Honey, baby, do you hear me call your name? I need you right now. Reach out your hand. High water rising, got trouble right now. I want to run, but I don't see how. I want to run, but I don't see how.
Everybody, give it up for Tyrone Cotton from Louisville, Kentucky. I love Louisville. Last time I was in Louisville was with Richie Havens, and I was playing with him for 10 years, and we were part of the, we were playing for the opening of the Muhammad Ali Center. And it was the only time in my career I've ever walked down a red carpet. And I walked down before Richie because does anybody know who Richie Havens was? I played with him for 10 years all around the world. But anyway, I just didn't feel right walking down the red carpet with Richie because that was his moment. So I walked down by myself, and everybody was going, who is this guy? So take my advice, never walk down the red carpet unless they know who you are. It's humiliating. But
You guys, again, I just want to mention this original print by Carol Hodson, which is on these amazing shirts. You can purchase the shirts up there, and you can buy a raffle to win this print that is autographed by Carol as well. So thank you guys so much. And I'm going to let Lynn take it over.
Hi again, everybody, and thank you for piranha-ing these popsicles so quickly. That was very impressive, and I should have gone for a bigger cooler. That breeze feels so good coming through. Somewhere
heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream, they really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over that rainbow. So why then, oh, why can't I? Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream, they really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. So why then, oh, why can't I? Thank you.
I heard that when Harold Arlen was writing that song, the chorus of it, the da 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 da, that he took a break from composing and called his dog outside. So he's calling his dog's name, da 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 da, and that's what became the interval you hear of. So we'll just pretend that's true. I heard it from a person, not Instagram, so basically fact-checked it. A song I wrote 20 years ago. It's called Flood, and it's for string instruments, but it's kind of fun to sing with my voice. And what other opportunity do I get to play a grand piano outside in my neighborhood? So here we go. you. That's Flood. How we all doing? The sun's fading away. We're dripping in places we didn't know we could drip. Are we dripping in spirit together? Yeah, drip, drip. Oh, here's another song I've always wanted to play on piano. It's kind of a debut for me playing it. Let's see.
So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door, and it doesn't help to know that you're just time away. Long ago I reached for you, and there you stood, holding you again could only do me good. How I wish I could, but you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far away. Traveling around sure gets me down and lonely. Nothing else to do but close my mind. I sure hope the road don't come to own me. There's so many dreams I've yet to find, but you're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face in my door, and it doesn't help to know that you're so far away. One more song about moving along the highway. Can't say much of anything that's new. If I could only work this life out my way, I'd rather spend it being close to you. But you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far away. You're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door, and it doesn't help to know that you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far, far.
Thanks. Thank you, Carol King. You're the best. This is also a new song to play for me tonight. Another one I didn't write, but it's an ode to my parents who are here in the back tonight. Both musicians who brought me up with a love of music and let me kind of figure it out my own way from an early age. And I've just kind of remembered this song this week, and it's touched me so deeply about just the power of music. You know, I've been performing for decades, and I'm a music therapist by background, and my whole life has really had music as this heartbeat. And I feel like I'm kind of remembering the power of live music and like how much we need it, especially right now. So, yeah, just want to shout out to music itself and all the amazing people it's brought together tonight.
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lakes to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from the church on a breeze, to laugh like the brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way, on its way. Were you singing that in your head? To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Thank you. Okay, I've got a couple songs on ukulele for you and then a special guest. Let's have another round of applause for Walter and Margo Parks. They are so hardworking. They take such good care of these artists. They make us shirts. Is this coming through? Okay. Well, here's a song of mine about the heat. It's called Wildfire.
The heat's rising up like a wildfire. Oh, the heat's rising up like a wildfire. I try to cool it down, but the flames get higher, and the night's falling down like a fruit from branches. Oh, the night's falling down like a fruit from branches. I try to cool it down, but it still advances. Oh, can you move your hips like mine? Can you move your feet in time? Feel our fingers intertwine. Drink our glasses empty. Can you move your hips like mine? Can you move your feet in time? Feel our fingers intertwine. Drink our glasses empty. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Boom, oh, oh, oh. Well, the heat's rising up. The heat's rising up like wildfire, wildfire. The heat's rising up like a wildfire. I try to cool it down, but the flames get higher, and the night's falling down like fruit from branches. Oh, the night's falling down like a fruit from branches. I try to slow it down, but it still advances. Oh, can you move your hips like mine? Can you move your feet in time? Feel our fingers intertwine. Drink our glasses empty. Can you move your hips like mine? Can you make me feel fine?
real cute dog just right front and center here. I just got to say, it's distracting, and I'm okay with it. All right. Actually, I think I'm going to do a different song. I think I'm going to do okay. Little Natural Mist, never hurt anybody. We're okay. We'll keep you posted. The song I was going to do was about a massive flood and rain coming down, so I'm actually going to just skip to a duet with my new friend Royce Martin here. Let's have him up, yeah? Hey, Royce, will you come up? Royce Martin, everybody. Yes.
Hello.
I've heard Royce a couple times, and I just knew that it would be pretty magical to work together. So we met up this week at the Scott Joplin House, and he learned this tune of mine called Leave Your Porch Light On. It's a song about self-care in terms of asking for help, asking your community to be there for you, keeping an eye out for yourself as an advocate, and then letting your community in. Yay, we need that more than ever now too, right? So again, I'm Lynn. Thank you so much. I've got CDs out there, and if you need music for events, if you need a keynote speaker to help pump your people up with music, feel free to keep me in mind. Royce will take it away.
If I decide I've had all I can take, if I get too tired and I need a break, if I'm at your door when the day's been too long, would you grab me a chair and put the kettle on? 'Cause nothing blooms all year long. Not every melody sounds like a song. Sometimes things go right, sometimes they go wrong. So would you leave your porch light on for me? Would you drop your plans? Would you stay up late? Would you talk me down from the ledge? Would you help me escape? Would you fire me up? Would you cool me down? Would you take my hand when I can't see the sky from the ground? 'Cause where I'm going, I'm gonna need help, and you better believe I got your back as well. This may be a long road before me, so would you leave your porch light on for me? Okay, repeat after me, here we go. Ba 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 ba. Whoop-a-boo-da. Na 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 na. Yeah. Woo-doo-doo. Na 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 na. Ooh-a-hoo. Yeah, give yourself a round of applause. Sounds great. 'Cause nothing blooms all year long. Not every melody I've written comes out sounding anything like a song. Sometimes things go right, other times they go so wrong. So would you leave your porch light on? Would you leave your porch light on? Would you leave your porch light on for me? Leave your porch light on for me.
Thank you so much. Royce Martin, everybody. I'm Lynn. Thank you so much. Got a great rest of the show for you. Thanks for being here.
Hey, everybody. Royce is going to come up in just a second. I know you're all eager to see him. There might be a little bit of rain that's coming through, and it's supposed to be just very short if it comes, so please just, it's no prediction of lightning or anything, but, we'll just have to throw some tarps on things, and we'll keep it going. So we're not going to pack it in. So stay with us if you can, if we get a little rain, but we're just going to go ahead. Royce, are you game to play? You can keep going? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from St. Louis and now living in New York, the great Royce Martin. Everybody.
Hello, everybody. I'm Royce. Let's go. So I play ragtime and impressionist music. Now I'm playing a genre I invented called swag time, where I'm merging ragtime with bebop and rap. But right now it's just that, because ultimately it will be like ragtime and all the genres that descend from it, like jazz, rock and roll, disco, and hip hop, and swing, and all these other styles that come in the middle. So anyway, I'll present that later tonight. And it'll be a whole world that I'll invite you to, so feel lucky. I'm just playing. I feel lucky. I feel very, very lucky to be here tonight, honestly. I had so much fun playing here last year, and y'all have been so supportive, so shout out to y'all. Send the love, I'm sending it back. Thank you, everybody. That was the Maple Leaf Rag by Scott Joplin. Thank you, everybody. This is an original. It's from a suite of music I'm writing called Impressions of Awe. It's inspired by Impressionist music like Debussy and Ravel, but with a modern twist. I mean, once I get all the instruments I want to collaborate with, it'll sound like, I can't even compare it to anything. It'll just sound like something new and experimental. So hopefully y'all like the experimentation. This is Impressions number 4. Nice breeze. The bugs are bothering me. I'm trying to like swat away flies while I'm playing. This next tune is by Jelly Roll Morton. It's called King Porter Stomp. And if it starts raining, I'll start playing faster. to be continued. Thank you, everybody.
All right, thanks for sticking with us. Everybody still in the mood for more music? All right, wonderful. It was kind of a lovely rain, but it's always a little nerve-wracking with musical instruments and everything. Thank you for your support for donations and that kind of thing. It's costly to produce this concert. We pay all the musicians, rain or shine. And also want to give a big shout out to John Bolden, who's our PA engineer tonight. We're going to keep going. Some of the artists are going to play a little bit shorter just to kind of get us back on track. But the good news is it's not even nightfall yet, and we haven't even lit up the wonderful oak trees. Once again, thanks to the Parks Department. They really cleaned up this area and trimmed the branches and made for a little bit better viewing. Thank you to the Parks Department. Paul Heron is doing our lighting tonight and our camera work. A big hand for Paul Heron. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Paul was one of the regular engineers and videographers at the Focal Point. We encourage everybody to please support the Focal Point. Even before I lived in St. Louis, I knew that this is a wonderful listening room, and my wife and I were regulars there whenever we came through the area. Lynn O'Brien, wonderful performance. Tyrone Cotton, and Royce, of course. Ben Dickey on the drums, and we're going to hear a little bit more of everybody. We still haven't heard from Feyza Eren. She is fantastic. She's going to take you around the world. Well, we're going to do one more short set of Posey. Ladies and gentlemen, from St. Louis, now going to be living in France, Posey Lulu on guitar.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for sticking around even in the rain. I'm excited to be playing a second set for you all, even if it's going to be a little bit shortened. Okay, I'm going to start with You've Got a Friend by Carole King. When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest nights. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, have to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. hurt you, yes, and desert you, and take your soul if you let them, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to play another original called Impossibly New. I wrote it when I first went away to college, so it was like, impossibly new situation to get used to. Yeah, here it is. Fall asleep mediocre when it feels like it's all over. I know I'm getting older, but that doesn't mean I should feel so much like a stranger. The train makes me feel alone, 'cause the whistle blows and I'm right back at home. I know the train cars I see will pass by my hometown eventually. Is this a memory or a dream? 'Cause when I close my eyes, it all looks the same. I'm getting deja vu over things that are impossibly new. Impossibly new. Thank you so much. Well, that's all I have for you tonight, but please stick around for the other great musicians. Thank you. Again, I'm Posey Lulu.
Good evening. Yeah, there we are. We're on. Good evening, all of you wet folks. What a wonderful evening this is. I'm Jerry Welch. I'm the previous mayor of Webster Groves. And I'm here tonight because this has been such a wonderful community event for the last 4 years. And it is the kindness and generosity and leadership of Margo and Walter Parks that has made this happen. We are so grateful to them in this community for this wonderful musical event. We are also grateful to the wonderful musicians. We're grateful to Jackson Pianos for providing the pianos this evening. But I'm also here tonight with the bucket. Margo and Walter have been very generous with providing us with this wonderful musical opportunity every year. And we live in a community that is very generous, especially during all their free events. So we have a few folks who will be walking around with a bucket, and if you are inclined to provide us with a little bit of something that you can add to help with the expenses for this, we would be so very, very grateful to you. So thank you very much in advance for your generosity. We're grateful to you. Thank you. And dry out.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you guys all for your generosity. We do also still have the raffle, so if you donate $20, you will get a raffle ticket. Ann Yard has a hat and raffle tickets, and she'll be walking around. I am really excited. Tyrone Cotton is coming back on, and we should give him a round of, all the way from Louisiana, or Louisville, and let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. And one more thing. I want to thank Webster Groves Arts Commission also for partnering with us on this. Without their generosity, that really helped us. So thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Louisville, Kentucky, Tyrone Cotton, everybody.
We may meet again, you never know. Just like yesterday and the day before, I remember her everywhere I go. There's something in my soul that will not let me be. The feeling's real, it keeps on dogging me. There's something down the road I'm going down there to see. The door was always open, but I walked through this time. I feel like I'm dreaming back on Lunenburg Drive. I can hear that song playing in my mind. Sun gonna rise, morning across the land, rain still gonna fall. Now I understand. Sun gonna rise, morning across the land. She said we may meet again, you never know. Just like yesterday and the day before, I remember her everywhere I go. I remember her everywhere I go.
right, thank you. It's been a pleasure. That feels a little cooler now that it rained. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I want to do a song. I'm gonna play a few more tunes for you, and this song is called "Man Like Me." You'll just get a feel for it. Kind of like soft.
I understand you're afraid and you don't want to get mixed up with a man like me. Rumors follow me wherever I go. You better watch your step. You might learn something you don't want to know. Candles burning in the middle, to look me in the eye. Come on and smile. Lay it on the table so it's plain to see. What are you doing here with a man like me? I live in the shadow, away from the light. My mother's other children never loved me, but that's alright. You know the Carlisles, they're friends of yours. Well, I wouldn't stand too close. All kinds of wicked wind gonna blow. Candles burning in the middle of the night. Don't be afraid to look me in the eye. Come on and smile. Lay it on the table so it's plain to see. What are you doing here with a man like me? See, the deal has been cut. The deal is done. The Lord's paying even money. The devil's paying 5 to 1. I understand you're afraid and you don't want to get mixed up with a man like me. You don't want to get mixed up with a man like me.
Alright. Yeah, it's that song about that bad man. Yeah, a friend of mine, I wrote it on him. And he every now and then I'll see him and he'll say, sing that song about that bad man. Anyway, I have one more for you. And oh, this humidity is, my guitar does not like it. That's okay, but we're gonna do a tune called Rosie. Oh, you know that one?
See, love don't always come easy. I'm hoping it finds a way. The stones skip across the water. I gamble by chance through wind and wave. The days go by, they slip away, but it ain't always true what some folks say. The time makes a dream fade till it goes away. Wish I could see Rosie. Been a while, been a long, long time. a friend of mine. I ain't seen her and I don't know when you coming around again. Somewhere between here and there, between the morning and the evening, between losing and needing the cradle and the grave, all you won, all you could not save. Wish I could see Rosie. Been a while, been a long, long time. Rosie's a friend of mine. I ain't seen her and I don't know when you coming around again. Some people roll down the road till the road rolls up behind them. Go on, roll the big stone, let it tumble and fall. You may get everything or nothing at all. Wish I could see Rosie. Been a while, been a long, long time. Rosie's a friend of mine. I ain't seen her, I don't know when you come around again. Wish I could see Rosie. Been a while, been a long, long time. Rosie is a friend of mine. I ain't seen her, and I don't know when you come around again. Thank you.
Once again, Tyrone Cotton from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm so happy to have collaborated throughout the last 2 years with drummer Ben Dickey, and I was going to play tonight and do some kind of New Orleans sort of swampy stuff with Ben. We've been playing for the last 2 years as a duo, and I felt bad because I messed up my hand, but Ben was nice enough to collaborate with some of the musicians. From New Jersey, now a St. Louis resident, Ben Dickey on the drums. A big hand. He's extremely creative. He's a great listener and fantastic musician. I feel very lucky to perform with him. Is Feyza coming down? Yes, she's coming down. So, gosh. Feyza was brought to my attention by a good friend named Dave Siegel, who is a connector. Dave follows so much of the great music around St. Louis, and he was one of my Dave gave me a sort of a travel log of different acts that were sort of on the cutting edge in this community, meaning not just Webster, but all over St. Louis, from Chesterfield all the way to East St. Louis. And we went to some great clubs and heard so many great great musicians over the last 2 or 3 years, one of which was Feyza Eren. And Feyza just stunned me by her ability to take me around the world musically. She sings in Italian, sings in French, and from her native Turkey. And she's been a St. Louis resident. Many of y'all know her. Also, the great Curt Landis is playing piano. So I'm going to just be quiet and yield the stage. If I didn't, I know I said it earlier, but I want to give, once again, a big shout out and a thank you to John Bolden. He's the head engineer tonight on the sound. If you like the sound, please shout thank you to John. John also works a lot as an engineer at the Focal Point. Please support the Focal Point. It's one of the best listening rooms in the United States. So.
On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see just who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star. You'll feel part of every mountain, sea, and shore. You can hear from far and near, a world you've never heard before. And on a clear day, on that clear day, you can see forever and rise and look around you, and you'll see just who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you as the thrill of your being outshines every star you'll feel part of, every mountain, sea, and shore. You can hear from far and near a world you've never ever heard before. And on a clear day, on that clear day, you can see forever and evermore. Ooh. Yeah. Thank you. That's Curt Landis on piano. How about let's go to Brazil? Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça. É ela, menina, que vem e que passa no doce balanço, caminho do mar. Moça do corpo dourado do sol de Ipanema, é seu balançado e mais que um poema, é coisa mais linda por já vi passar. Ah, porque estou tão sozinho. Ah, porque tudo é tão triste. Que existe, a beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Ah, se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, o mundo inteirinho que enche de graça e fica mais lindo por causa do amor. So sadly, how can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he would give his heart gladly, but each day when she walks through the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him. Tall, tan, young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, he smiles, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. She doesn't see. Obrigada. That's how you say thank you in Portuguese. The third one, let's do La Vie en Rose and go to France. Let's go to Paris. Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche. Voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur, me parle de bonheur, dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. La 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 la. Mon cœur qui bat. Merci. Thank you. Okay.
What's next?
How about we go to Italy? Yeah, we're going to do a song called Estate, which means summer in Italian. Estate, sei calda come baci che ho perduto, sei piena di un amore che è passato, che il cuore mio vorrebbe cancellare. Addio l'estate, il sole che ogni giorno ci scaldava, che splendidi tramonti dipingeva. Adesso brucia solo con furor, tornerà un altro inverno, cadranno mille petali di rose, la neve coprirà tutte le cose e forse un po' di pace tornerà. Oddio l'estate che ha dato il suo profumo ad ogni fiore. L'estate che ha creato il nostro amore per farmi poi morire di dolore.
Tornerà un altro inverno, cadranno 1000 petali di rose, la neve coprirà tutte le cose e forse un po' di pace tornerà. Addio l'estate che ha dato il suo profumo ad ogni fiore, l'estate che ha creato il nostro amore per farmi poi morire di dolore.
Grazie, grazie. Okay. All right, now we're going to do a tune that Dave Brubeck wrote. It's kind of a really famous jazz standard, and his wife wrote the lyrics. Won't you stop and take a little time out with me? Just take 5, just take 5. Stop your busy day and take the time out to see I'm alive, I'm alive. No, I'm going out of my way just so I can pass by each day. Not a single word do we say. It's a pantomime and not a play. Still I know our eyes often meet. I feel tingles down to my feet. When you smile it's much too discreet. Sends me on my way. But better not to be so polite. You could offer a light. Start a little conversation now, it's alright. Just take 5, just take 5. Won't you stop and take a little time out with me? Just take 5, just take 5. Stop your busy day and take the time out to see I'm alive, I'm alive. No, I'm going out of my way just so I can pass by each day. Not a single word do we say. It's a pantomime and not a play. Still I know our eyes
eyes often meet. Eyes with wrinkles down to my feet. When you smile, it's much too discreet, sends me on my way. Wouldn't it be better not to be so polite? You could offer a light. Start a little conversation now, it's alright. Just take 5, just take 5. Don't be shy, I won't bite. Just take 5, just take 5. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna do this duet with Walter. So yeah, let's see if this works out. It's a beautiful, beautiful song in Italian. It's called Si dolce il tormento. A lot of torment here, so. La speme fallace rivolgami il pie di letto ne pace non scendano a me e l'empiaca d'oro mi nieghi ristoro di buona merce tra doglia finita tra speme tradita vivrà la mia fede.
Per fuoco, per cielo, riposo no, nel porto del cielo, riposa se colpo mortale con rigido strale il cor mi impiago cangiandomi sorte col dardo di morte il cor sanerò. Per cruda beltà nel ciel di bellezza s'accresci fierezza et manchi pietà che sempre qual scoglio all'onda d'orgoglio sempre qual scoglio all'onda d'orgoglio mia fede
Thank you, Walter. Thank you.
Feyza Eren.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Walter. That's Walter Parks and Curt Landis. Thank you very much. Okay. Now we're going to do a very fun tune by Annie Ross. My analyst told me that I was right out of my head the way he described it. He said I'd be better dead than live. I didn't listen to his jive. I knew all along that he was all wrong, and I knew that he thought I was crazy, but I'm not, oh no. My analyst told me that I was right out of my head. He said I need treatment, but not I'm that easily led. He said I was the type that was most inclined, went out of his sight to be out of my mind, and he thought I was nuts. No more ifs or ands or buts, oh no. They say as a child I appeared a little bit wild with all my crazy ideas, but I knew what was happening, I knew I was a genius. What's so strange when you know that you're a wizard at 3? I knew that this was meant to be. Now I heard little children were supposed to sleep tight. That's why I got into the vodka one night. My parents got frantic, didn't know what to do, but I saw some crazy things before I came to. Now, do you think I was crazy? I may have been only 3, but I was swinging. They all laughed at Abraham Bell. They all laughed at Edison and also at Einstein. So why should I feel sorry if they just couldn't understand the reasoning and the logic that went on in my head? I had a dream, it was a tear. I used to laugh at like that when they refused to ride on all those double-decker buses, all because there was no driver on the top. Told me that I was right out of my head the way he described it. He said I'd be better dead than live. I didn't listen to his jive. I knew all along that he was all wrong, and I knew that he thought I was crazy, but I'm not, oh no. My analyst told me that I was right out of my head, but I said, dear doctor, I think that it's you instead, 'cause I have got a thing that's unique and new. It proves that I'll have the last laugh on you, 'cause instead of one head, I got 2. And you know 2 heads are better than 1. Thank you. All right. We're going to bring it down with a nice ballad. It's by Hoagie Carmichael. It's called Skylark. Skylark, have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting to be kissed? Oh, Skylark, have you seen a valley green with spring? where my heart can go a journeying over the shadows and the rain to a blossom-colored lane. And in your lonely flight, haven't you heard the music of the night? Wonderful music, faint as a will-o'-the-wisp, crazy as a loon, sad as a gypsy, serenading the moon. Oh, skylark, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you lead me there? Crazy as a loon, sad as a gypsy, serenading the moon. Oh, skylark, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you lead me there? Oh, skylark, won't you lead me there? Won't you lead me there? Thank you. Thank you very much. And we have two more songs. Do we have time for two more songs? Okay. Okay, now we're going to do a song called Aşk Bitti, which is in Turkish. And I lived in Turkey for a while. That's where my parents are from. And this is the song that was from on my first album that I did with the group that I used to sing with. So, and then the last song is Love You Madly, which is a song that was on my first solo jazz CD. So there are two songs back to back, which have very dear value for me. So here we go. Aşk bitti, elimden sanki minik bir balık kayıp gitti. Aşk bitti, içimden sanki bir şeyler kopup gitti. Aşk hiç biter mi? Hiçbir şey olmamış gibi boşlukta kaybolup gider mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Kalır adımızla bir sokak duvarında, bir ağaç kabuğunda, bir takvim kenarında kalır. Bir çiçekte, bir defter arasında, bir tırnak yarasında, bir dolmuş sırasında kalır. Bir odada, bir yastık oyasında, bir mum ışığında, bir yer yatağında. Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Kalır dilimizde yinelenen bir şarkıda, bir okul çıkışında, bir çocuk bakışında kalır. Bir kitapta, bir masal perisinde, bir hasta odasında, bir gece yarısında kalır. Bir durakta, yırtık bir afişte, buruk bir gülüşte, dağılmış yürüyüşte. Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Kalır bir sokakta, bir genel telefonda, bir soru yanıtında, bir komşu suratında kalır. Bir pazarda, bir kahve kokusunda, bir tavşan niyetinde, bir çorap fiyatında kalır. Bir yosunda, bir deniz kıyısında, bir martı kanadında, bir vapur bacasında. Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi? Aşk hiç biter mi?
Thank you. Does love ever go away? No, you always have little memories of it everywhere you go, and that's what the song is about. So here's the last tune. It's called Love You Madly by Duke Ellington. We're so glad to be here as Curt Landis on piano, and thank you to Margo and Walter Parks for inviting us to be a part of this wonderful music festival with the Burroak, the great Burroak tree behind us. So special, so special. Thank you.
Love you madly, right or wrong, sounds like the lyric of a song, and that's for sure, just like I said to you. I love you madly. Better fish are in the sea is not the theory for me. That's for sure, just like I said before. I love you madly. If you could see the happy you and me I dream about so proudly, you know, the breath of spring that makes me sing my love song so loudly. Good things come to those who wait, so just relax and wait for fate to let me see the day you'll say to me, I love you madly. I dream about so proudly, you know, the breath of spring that makes me sing my love song so loudly. Good things come to those relax and wait for fate to let me see the day you'll say to me, I love you madly. I love you madly. I love you madly. I love you madly. Thank you very much, Curt Landis, and I'm Feyza Eren. Thank you very much. And now we have Tyrone, or is Tyrone next? Or is it... I think maybe Royce, I don't know. Royce! All right, come on. Yes, so let's hear it for Royce. Thank you very much.
The great Feyza Eren, everybody. I'm so glad that I live in St. Louis for many reasons, and she's one of them. I just can't wait to see her perform again. I last saw her at the Blue Note, I believe it was, or the Blue, what is it? No.
Oh, Kind of Blue Club.
Kind of Blue. I always mess it up, and they're here tonight, and what a great club in South St. Louis. It's fantastic. Kind of Blue. Anyway, there's a microphone that we need to reconnect. I want to tell you, or to remind you, that Jackson Pianos, let's give them a big hand again for bringing out this grand piano. That's a show in and of itself, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, to see them get this down the hill, this is how they take it. They take it, they don't drive it down the hill. They all put on, it kind of looks like the building of the pyramids, and they bring it down on wheels, but getting it back up the hill, they use these pulleys and leverage with some of the trees and that kind of thing, and it's quite a sight. So stick around for that if you want. But anyway, Margo's gonna say you should do that. You should. But once again, this is my favorite person in the world, Margo Parks, and it wouldn't have happened without her, so here you go.
Thank you. Walter Parks, the talented. I want to thank you guys. That's me, sorry. I want to thank you guys all again for being here and surviving a little rainstorm, and for supporting the vendors up there, and for supporting us and helping us make this happen, and so that we can pay everyone, and it's just, we just really appreciate it. I want to thank Webster Groves Arts Commission. I want to thank the I want to thank Webster Arts for promoting it in their newsletter. I don't know how many of you heard about it through that, but they did it. It was unasked for, and it was much appreciated. I want to thank the Kreitlers, which are our neighbors over here, because they helped us in a jam with electricity. We wouldn't have sound right now. So, and for their patience to let us put this and block their street. So thank you guys. Thanks to all of our Oak Street neighbors. I probably won't forget someone, but I might forget someone, but you all know I love you. And we live on the greatest street, and I'm sorry for anyone who doesn't live on the street. But I will say the Yates, Liz James, who isn't able to be here, Todd Hughes and his family, Blake, his daughter, was our face painter, and Caden, his other daughter, is going to come up here, and we're going to pull the raffle for the painting, which is by Carol Hodson, the print, excuse me, and I don't think she's able to be here today, but she also lives on this street, so we just have a lot of talent, and we're so lucky. Lynn O'Brien, Posey Lulu, thank you to Tyrone Cotton for coming all the way from Louisville to be with us, and I'm going to keep talking until they're done setting up, but Caden, do you want to come? Here we go, Caden. Read the number. Okay. Do you guys have your tickets? You could just read the name, I think.
Okay. The name is Jessica C. Jessica C.
Okay, so write the number maybe.
And then the number is 267476.
Anybody? If there's a phone number on here, so we'll call her and we'll sort that out. So anyway, so if you weren't the winner, but you still want to have this artwork, we still have some t-shirts for sale. We have some posters that's pay what you want. And Tyrone Cotton has some t-shirts. Lynn O'Brien has some CDs. Royce Martin has CDs. So.
Okay. I have both mics. Yeah, let's go. We did it. Okay, I'll play you some more music. My set got cut off earlier, but it was right. I like the rain, so shout out to God for the rain. I'm so excited to play what I'm about to play. I mean, I'll play it after I play some Impressionist music probably, because I really want to play some dreamy Debussy and original stuff against coming soon, swag time. I'm gonna play some Debussy for you, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been working on. I mean, specifically for this show, but and shows beyond. I've been building this party set, so feel free to get up and dance after I put you to sleep and into the dream world with this Impressionist music. Thank y'all. Thank you, everybody. Those are two pieces from a suite from Debussy. Don't ask me to pronounce the title. Could I have less light right here? Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. That was a joke. Thanks. All right, sweet. Now I can kind of see everybody. Shout out to my loving fans. Let's go. Nice, I was about to say full moon. Especially nice so I could play Claire de Lune underneath. I've been trying to tell everybody about St. Louis's connection to pop music for a long time now. And I've been working at the Scott Joplin House sort of on and off seasonally, like for longer than Scott Joplin was there when he lived in St. Louis, actually. So now I'm the king of what I call swag time. And swag time is new experimental music. And I've really been trying to figure out just the right way to plug in ragtime as an equation. I'm such a nerd. And I've been trying to I've been spending a lot of time in the shed, is what the jazz musicians call it, just like figuring out how to combine bebop with ragtime. Like the left hand, obviously, characteristic of ragtime with this like skibbity bop 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 stuff that you associate with jazz, and then push that all the way forward so as to combine it with hip hop and reintroduce it as a kind of St. Louis centric pop music. And so I'll show you some of that tonight. Yes. This is a set that's inspired by DJ sets. You know, like DJ set is like upbeat, and the tracks segue into each other to keep people dancing. And it also combines a hip hop set, so or an MC. So I'm rapping, and I'll be saying a lot of words. So you probably won't understand a lot of the words that I'm saying because it'll be over stride piano, which is the last element, stride piano. I'll be combining the bounce of that with the deep harmony of jazz piano to put it all together in a new experimental way that I'm calling swag time. And so this set I've been working on in anticipation of this show, but other shows too. Like I got an album I'm working on. It's called Once Upon a Swag Time. And it's a whole story that follows the hero's journey. More on that later. But I'll use this as a segue to plug my album that's for sale. If y'all want to trade $25 for Memories on Morgan Street CD, I'll be happy to have your money. Swag time up next. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you all for staying and listening through the rain. Let's go. Let's see. Let me make sure these mics are where I need them to be. This could get pretty fast. Testing. Can everybody hear me okay? Sweet. I can't see you. It's better that I can't see because I'm just about to zone out. Cue the track, DJ. Yeah. I'm here on business, baby girl, don't tempt me. She had to sell so I could tell she from the Middle East. I'm shaking hands, but it's hard to be a good man when everybody in the club getting tipsy. OMG, is this real life? Pinch me, shadow me, set free off the Hennessy. Been in my bag, I'm not trying to move too fast, but Europeans pay me cash, call it Swiss cheese. Golden geese on my feet, came from overseas. Casa-me, got me twisted, shout out Senegalese. I got that latex, so I can't even go to sleep. I'm from the Lou, why she only asked me about the D? I can't snooze, baby, I got something to prove to me. Making the news, making them choose, they like, who is he? I'm the rookie of the year, but this ain't new to me. Took my shot, maybe 2 or 3 as you can see. Temptations. It's like temptation steady following me, yeah. It's like temptation steady following. Temptations. It's like temptation steady following me, yeah. It's like temptation steady following me. But I can't follow back, I double tap, she stalking my feed. See all these freaks when I scroll on IG. I ain't French, but I'm getting the sense she want the wee-wee. But I don't want the receipt, I'm feeling unhinged, designer delete. If you know what I mean, if you know what I think, when I'm going off this drink, a lot of freaks with a kink that'll sneak for the link. Welcome to the party. Once you get a peek, you can't leave, but don't get me started. Yeah, I'm for the streets, I'm the keys, keeping it P, keeping it G, but I'm a fiend for the cream, swag time, I'm the king. A lot of G's in my jeans, what the hell, he talking sexy on my celly, really test me in his telly, catch my breath, Larson Kelly, like sometimes I wanna break away, then I wanna make her stay. Love the player, hate the game, forces black, I'm playing spades. Temptations. It's like temptation steady following me. It's like temptation steady following. Temptation. Make it last longer, I should probably take a pic take a pic. Now they wanna flock for the flick. Climbing to the top of the list, so she blowing me, yeah. It got me worried about the wrong hit. Trying to dodge the clones in the Simps, new phone, who is this? Swag time, gon' get them lit. Got 'em moving just like this, like this, like this. Swag time lit in a VIP. Make it last longer, I should probably take a pic, take a pic. Look at how they for the flick. Climbing to the top of the list, so she blowing me up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Swag time is completely new. This is like the premiere of this set. I haven't played this set pretty much anywhere else. Let's go. Feel free to get up and dance. Whatever you feel like compelled to do. Eventually I'll have a real band. Haters gon' shred when I make the money spread. One by one, thank you, come again. Hit the cake, walk like I talk no Ted. Entertain the whole city, Red Fox, Big said. I'm about to make a scene, stay for the creds, wait for the text. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was down bad, plug left me on red, but I'm AirPod Pro, bro, I'ma get ahead. Made it off the internet, time well spent. Royce watch won't TikTok, Ben 10. The love might be hate, so I'm sugar blend in. So I'm on the low, in the cut, knees for in. Climbing to the top, bottoms on red. I lost a lot of friends, bro, I'm trying to break trends. Young star, earn my stripes, call me Mr. Press. Blues on my chest, cause I let it represent. Love gon' win if it's really genuine, but still I'm at the door like where the Benjamins. I'm blowing through a check like it's time to pay the rent. Found the art up in a trench, so it's hard to be content. I'm finna take a chance like here we go again. Cause I get in my head like every now and then. I'm trying to be the man, people highly recommend. Pillsbury Doughboy, wonder about the bread. Knew that I was next since the early 2010s, but the way I'm about to flex, you gon' think we at the gym. Looking for a win, something told me look within. Am I really myself when I say I'm really him? I'm trying to play it cool, hella smooth, hella trim, but these lines from the dark side, bars filling in. Swag time S on my chest, Clark Kent, finna take the city back. This is where it ends. Give me my respect, let go all of my regrets. My brain too cold, I might grow me out some dreads. Big knots, all blue face, big spread. Trying to make a triple on top what I spend. But don't get it twisted, I am not one of them. My Air Force Ones all white, newlywed. Feeling verified, I don't need a blue check. Staying out the mix for the checks, no stress. Why would I pretend, do it all for the can? So I'm looking at the pen like where do I begin? Trying to get a win with my 20 twins. Never broke again, took it all on the chin. Facing these demons on sights and the men. Facing these demons on sights and the men. Facing these demons on sights and the men. That was a song called On Sight. Thank y'all. Can I get less in the monitors? Less in the monitors, please. This is a song I got called BAM. Stands for Black American Music. Yeah. Swag time, I'm lit. Yeah. Nerdy boy with a twist. Unemployed with a gift. Can't get rich without a risk. I'm a star, make a wish. Matrix, I'm a glitch. Yeah. They ain't want me to exist. Bet I won't let them forget. 23s for the kicks. Melodies for the lift. Everything makes sense. Enemies don't exist. Can't hellas in rent. Room the size of a tent. But I'm really brilliant. Yeah. Check the Empire Press. Yeah. Making Empire steps. Gotta let go of regret. I got breath to protect. So ice all around my neck. Yeah. Really calm, never stressed. Send me all of the tests. Never fall for the threats. Yeah, what's next? Hell yeah, I'm blessed. Playing life like chess. Playing life like Steph. Making calls like the ref. Made a king from the keys. Superpower in my jeans. Searching for the golden geese. Whole time it was me. Whole time it was we. Holding down POP. Lost and found in the beat. We lost crowns to the streets. Putting down all the screens. Looking around at the scene. Hear the sounds of the screams. I'm wondering how we still sleep. I'm wondering how to keep it pee. When all the boys that look like me, they never got to their dream. Now they never say cheese. Scanning my memories. Before the gangsters lost glee. Not trying to make it on me. But those gotta leave the sheet. Yeah, those gotta leave the sheet. Those gotta leave the sheet for real. Those gotta leave the sheet. Those gotta leave the sheet. More in the monitor, more in the monitor. Those gotta leave the sheet. Yeah, those gotta leave the sheet for real. Those gotta leave the sheet. Those gotta leave the sheet. This is the last song of the set. I call it Swag Time. Thank y'all for listening. So far, so good. Man, I got the swag, drip real pricey, so I ain't popping a tag. I'm always feeling fried, cause I'm always in my bag. I'm always feeling high, cause I only hit the gas, no brakes, haters sad, motivation for my stash. Look at all the crash outs, look underneath the mask. Look at all the stats, doing numbers, NASDAQ. The middle of the map had a Mac for the craft, turning trauma into tracks, cause my homies hashtags. Stomach on my back, plus I had to handle that. Turn this TV off, bro, I'm trying to channel facts. I'm pushing to the max, I'm like, how could I relax? Bro, got caught up moving packs, we can't even interact. Feeling like a baller, like, is it cause I'm black? Remember when the teachers used to put me out of class? They thought I couldn't amount, it's turning out I'm good at math. I'm all about my stash, counting fast, Corey Backs had to run it up, but I'm never scary. Big stepping for my city and I'm in a hurry. Had to make it through the rain, so I'ma make it flurry. Long nights got cold, woke me up early. Old highs, new lows, hero on the journey. This a full circle moment, happy anniversary. She attractive and she earthy, plus her hair is curly. Chocolate rapper, hella bars, kiss me like a Hershey. Apparently, I'm the new GOAT inherently. Don't nobody dare me, bro, I say this with sincerity. Please don't rank me with a clone, 314, I call home. You gon' have to show me more, never try comparing me. I'm just trying to paint and it came with popularity. Y'all ain't hearing me, this is like my therapy. City got scary, had me worry about some nerdy things. I've been geeked up, stacking paper since my early teens. Swag time, really like a dream. shows, packing a lot of shows. Out with the old, keeping a hold on pros and letting go of what I don't control. Spirits high, balls low. Paper in my pocket, counting blessings, I should blow my nose. Got a dragon on my back, I want all the smoke. Kodak moment for the blacks, let me dry the boat. Yesterday was once tomorrow, so it must follow. Rolls Royce going auto, I'm in my zone. Yeah, I'm with that Mary Jane, but not the average Joe. I got haters, but they broke, why they trying to joke? I came a long way, they not even kinda close. They still waiting on the bus in designer clothes. I won't be passed up, I'm gassed up like Conoco. Stations got me feeling anxious, thinking about my bros. I hate they out there in the mud, looking for the hoes, so I'm 10 toes for the arch. I'm Dr. Scholes, athlete, run my city like a track meet. Trying to get me caught up, but I promise ain't no catch me. Made it to the front, so they wanna backstab me. Knew I was the one, cause I was thinking mathematically. Strategy, every other week it was a tragedy. Took the blade up out my back, replaced it with a battery. Now I'm charged up, I'm the plug, fresher than the mug. Show me love or show me shoulder shrugs, I don't give a fuck. Remember I was blowing up that phone, they weren't picking up. I was in a rush, Captain had me in a crunch. Chocolate rapper M&M's, what I'm finna touch. Coming for the metro like I'm finna bust. When I'm switching up, haters, they don't get discussed. I'm just thinking about my bros, thinking about my cuz. How can I keep it clean when they still in the mud? Beat the streets, run it up, pain, sweat, tears, blood. I got you. Thank you, everybody. Let's go. Swag time coming soon. Once upon a swag time. Last, I want to give a big shout out to Margo and Walter. Thank you all so much for having me this year and last year. I've been so excited to come back to this. Let's go. Playing outside. What a dream. Yeah, y'all can clap for them. Let's go. And all the other amazing acts, I've been so lucky to hear them tonight. I feel really grateful to be a part of this moment and to share swag time this way. So thank you all for receiving it. You see how skinny and muscular I am? Please buy some CDs so I won't be a starving artist tomorrow. I really appreciate y'all for listening. Thanks a lot. Memories on Morgan Street at the merch table.
Ladies and gentlemen, Royce Martin, come on. He's really working on a new sound, and let's support him by buying the record. Would you like to hear another one of Royce? He'll do one more. I'm pretty sure he will, if you want to hear it. I mean, this was a banner night. This was a very special night when an artist starts to cut new ground. This is historic because he said he debuted it here tonight. And I've never heard anything like this. And I've heard a lot of music, and a lot of us have. And I'm so happy that he's kind of, the workshop of this is St. Louis and inspired by Scott Joplin. And once again, you've done some wonderful things. Would you like to hear another one of Royce? Okay. Woo! And while they're coming up, I want to give a big shout out to Benjamin. He's our lighting guy from the back. And a big, hey, Benjamin, stand up. Just stand up over there. Benjamin, stand up. Stand. Benjamin Yates. This guy's a genius. All right.
Let's go.
How much fun was it to hear his debut tonight, y'all? Woo! We're gonna send you right to bed with this last jazz tune.
In a sentimental mood, I can see the stars come through my room, while your loving attitude is like a flame that lights the gloom on the wings of every kiss, lives a melody so strange and sweet. In this sentimental bliss, you make my paradise complete. Rose petals seem to fall, it's all like a dream to call you mine. Ba-da-da-da-da. My heart's a lighter thing since you made this night a thing divine. In a sentimental mood, I'm within a world so heavenly, for I never dreamt that you'd be loving sentimental me. In a sentimental mood, Royce Martin, ladies, gentlemen, I can see the stars come through my room, through my room. In this sentimental bliss, yes, you make my paradise complete. In a sentimental mood, I can see the stars come through my room. In this sentimental place, you make my paradise complete. Those petals seem to fall, it's all like a dream to call you mine. All mine. lots of lighter things since you made this night a thing divine. In a sentimental mood, I'm within a world so heavenly, for I never dreamed that you'd be loving
Thank you all so much. Thank you, Margo and Walter. Have a great weekend. Royce Martin, y'all. Let's hear it for everybody tonight.
Sounded great, for real. You killed that. For real.
Love that. Thank you. Did you want to say it? Here you go.
Thank you once again. How about Burroak 2025, everybody? Thank you so much. Wow. It's so much hard work, but just an ending like that is just makes it inspires me, and I hope you all feel like your lives are better. Once again, on the backstage lighting, Benjamin Yates, and he's taken up a new profession for lighting, and we're trying to encourage him to do that sort of thing. Posey Lulu started us off. She's a great new talent from St. Louis, now moving to France. And encourage her. She's got an album coming out later this year. From Louisville, Kentucky, Tyrone Cotton. A big hand for him. Thank him for coming. Thank you, Tyrone. And the great Ben Dickey on drums, and that came from a collaboration right here from St. Louis and partially on the Burroak stage. Lynn O'Brien originally from Minneapolis, and we're so glad that she lives here now. Lynn O'Brien, everybody. Well, I think Illinois or something like that. But anyway, she's one of my favorite singers in the world. And Feyza Eren, she took us around the world, did she not? Merci pour être transporté nu. D'accord. And of course, the finale artist. We're so proud of him in St. Louis, and I'm just he sat in with me in Brooklyn, and people liked him, and he's doing his own thing now in New York. The great Royce Martin on new stuff. Thanks to all y'all, John Bolden and Paul Eren, for doing the sound and lights and the videos. Pick up a T-shirt. Contribute if you haven't already. I hope I haven't left anybody out. Thanks to the city of Webster Groves, Webster Kirkwood Times, and the Parks Department, of course. Once again, thank you everybody for coming, and spread the news about Burroak. Thank you.